Good morning, everybody. Today, you're going to have your third lesson on vocabulary and pronunciation. Now, I have prepared 20 words for you guys. Now, it's very possible that some of you are already familiar with some of the words here. Well, if you're already familiar with the words, then good for you. But if you're not, then now is your chance to finally learn these words, their definitions or meanings, and how to use them in a sentence or how to use them in daily conversation. Now, it is also possible that you might have come across these words already from your textbooks, from articles, from social media, but you're not sure on how to pronounce these words. That's why today we're going to learn how to pronounce these words properly and correctly. All right. The first one is gorgeous. I repeat, gorgeous. 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 Now, I've heard people say Georges or gorgeous. Wrong. The correct pronunciation is gorgeous. Now, this is a word which means very attractive. Now, if I'm gonna give you a sentence based on that picture, you look very gorgeous when you smile. Now, I'm not talking about the girl, okay? I'm talking about the guy there at the back. He looks really gorgeous when he smiles. Once again, gorgeous. Next, thorough. 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 Now, a thorough action is one that is done very carefully and in detail so that nothing is forgotten. Thorough. Not through, not thorough, not thorough, not thorough, but thorough. Thorough. Now, if I'm going to give an example based on the picture, Mita is doing a thorough search of the classroom because she has lost her pen. Again, thorough. The next one is daughter. Again, daughter. 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 Now, I did not include the definition anymore because this one is pretty simple. But I've heard people say doubter or doctor. Wrong. The correct pronunciation is daughter. 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 Now, looking at this picture, the guy in the picture has a 7-year-old daughter. Or that girl in the picture is someone else's daughter. Next, variety. Variety. Now, this word means the quality or state of being different or diverse. Variety. Now, taking a look at the picture, this picture consists of people from a wide variety of nationalities. Filipino, Indonesians, American, Canadian. Variety. Next word, influence. I repeat, influence. 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 Now, influence means the power to have an effect on people or things. Example, the leader has a strong influence on her members. Influence. Next one, tortoise. Again, tortoise. 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 Now, this is a slow-moving animal with a shell into which it can pull its head and legs for protection. Tortoise. Now, I put it here because I've heard some people say tortoise or tortoise or tortoise. Wrong. Again, it's tortoise. 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 Now, looking at the picture, he held his hand and said, I promise to give you a tortoise, only if you help me win this game. Again, tortoise, tortoise, tortoise. Next. Okay, now this one may look pretty simple for you, but it's confusing for some. Now this word has two pronunciations, okay? It can be the or the. Now, what is the rule? The rule is if the word starts with a vowel like A, E, I, O, U, then we have to say the. Like, for example, the apple, the eyes, the earth, the orange, the oranges, something like that. But if the first letter of the word is consonant, like B, C, D, G, F, and so on, then we have to use the word, we have to pronounce that one as the, like the girls, the radio, the television, the telephone. Okay? Now let's give an example. The girls in the picture are all smiling. See? The girls. The girls in the picture are all smiling. The earth is full of young and innocent people. The earth is full of young and innocent people. So the and the. Next. Cough. Again, cough. It's not co, it's not cog, but it's cough, just like laugh. Cough. Example, the dust made him cough a lot. Or that guy in the picture probably has cough because he's wearing a mask. Again, cough. Next, genuine. 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 Not genuine, not genuine, genuine. Now, this word means real, honest, sincere, or true. Genuine. Example. I rarely meet people with genuine hearts. Now, thank God I met this too. Genuine. Alright. Now, this one is difficult. If you've come across this word already, I'm sure you had trouble pronouncing this word, okay? I know I did. Now, this one is pronounced as Worcestershire. Again, Worcestershire. 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 Now, Worcestershire is a county in western central England. Example, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. The students were asked to buy Worcestershire sauce from the market. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Not Worcestershire, not Worcestershire, not Worcestershire, but Worcestershire. Next one. Mischievous. 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 A mischievous person is eager to have fun by embarrassing people or by playing harmless tricks. Mischievous. Now, if I'm going to give a sentence, most of the people in the picture are mischievous, but I assure you that they are kind-hearted people, just naughty. Mischievous. Next, comfortable. Comfortable. Again, comfortable. It's not comfortable, it's comfortable. The students looked real comfortable while having pizza. except for Pepin. He probably lost. That's why he didn't get the pizza. Again, comfortable. Comfortable. Next, recipe. Recipe. Again, recipe. Recipe. Now, recipe is a set of instructions for preparing a particular dish or food. Recipe. Example. She asked Karen to return the fried rice recipe that she took from the restaurant. But Karen was like, no, it wasn't me, it was her. She took the recipe. Again, recipe. Next, literature. Again, literature. Now, literature are books and writings published on a particular subject. Again, literature. One of the students in this picture enjoys reading American literature. He's into great novels at such a young age. Next one, assailant. Assailant. Assailant is a person who physically attacks another person. Assailant. The police came looking for the assailants who look like these girls in the picture. Assailant. Next, catastrophic. 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 Now, catastrophic means involving or causing sudden great damage or suffering. Again, catastrophic. Example. These people never thought that they would be experiencing a catastrophic disaster in their lifetimes. But then the coronavirus pandemic happened. Catastrophic. Next, entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Now, I've heard people say entrepreneur or entrepreneur or entrepreneur when it has to be entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Now, entrepreneur is a person who organizes and operates a business. Entrepreneur. Two of the girls in the picture are actually young entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur. Alright, next one. Rendezvous. 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 Now, it's definitely not rendezvous. Okay? You will not make the Z sound and the S sound. It's rendezvous. Again, rendezvous. Rendezvous. Now, rendezvous is a meeting at an agreed time and place. Example, this classroom is a very popular rendezvous for these kids. I mean, it's not even their classroom. Rendezvous. Next word, naive. 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 Now, naive means showing a lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment. Example, these students were so naive that they believed all the horror stories that she told them. Naive. And the last one for today, advise and advice. Advise and advice. Now, the first one, advise, means to offer suggestions or to recommend. Advise, with the Z sound. Advise. Now, the other one is advise with an S sound. Now this time it's a suggestion or a recommendation. So the other one is an action, a verb, and this one, the other one, is a noun. So VISE, that's advise. VICE, that's advice. I repeat, advise and advice. Advise with a Z sound and advise with an S sound. Example: can you advise me on what course to take in college? And for the other one, can you give me an advice on how to solve my problem? Now, what do those examples have to do with the picture? Nothing actually. I just like to put their picture there. Okay, advise and advice. Advise and advice. All right. So this is the end of the first part of your vocabulary and pronunciation lesson. I hope you guys have learned a thing or two from this video. If you still have questions, you can either rewatch the whole thing or you can ask me directly. I mean, you know how to reach me. All right. That will be all. Stay home and starve the virus.